Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. As I mentioned in yesterday's video, I have some exclusive video footage of mysterious objects spotted during the total eclipse back on April 8th. We're going to take a look at this exclusive video footage here in just a moment. But first, a quick update on the incoming Cannibal CME. Has it arrived? What's going on with the Cannibal CME? Looking at the planetary K index, right now, at least for the time being, everything is quiet. You can see a small geomagnetic storm over here about 48 hours ago, but as it stands right now, we're still waiting on the arrival of the CMEs. There was not only one, but two, and according to the animated graph here, they should have already been here. In fact, they should have already been here several hours ago. Sometimes these things can be very tricky to forecast. I mentioned that in yesterday's video about the possibility of these things missing the Earth entirely. They could have went above or below the Earth, and right now, that looks like the case. I think these things did miss the Earth. Looking at the Earth-facing side of the sun, still loaded with sunspots in active regions, so there's no shortage of potential M-class solar flares, maybe an X-class solar flare looking at the sun and the moon. I took these videos myself less than 24 hours ago. Obviously, the sun on the left and the Earth-facing sunspots, and I just happened to grab a video of the moon because we had nice clear skies. That's looking at the sun and the moon from Arizona, going from Arizona to the state of Georgia. Interesting video footage here sent in, and I'm showing you this map here. This is a map of current wildfires over here in the U.S., and as of the 17th, yesterday, there were no wildfires in the state of Georgia, especially in northwest Georgia, northern Alabama, Tennessee. But looking at the video footage here that was submitted by David S., check this out as he was driving down the road in northwest Georgia, where again, there's no wildfires up in this area. But look at the sun. He was quite taken back by the unusual color of the sun as he was driving down the road. This video has narration, and here we go.
Look at that sun. Some may write about them clouds. Look at that sun. Pink. Some ain't right.
And you know, he is right. Typically, when you see a pink sun like that, it's because the view of the sun is being influenced by wildfire smoke and or combination of Sahara sand. That's not the case. That's why I looked at the map here. I figured, okay, well, there's probably a wildfire close. David was right here in northwest Georgia looking west as the sun was getting ready to set, just an hour and a half or so from setting. There's no wildfire smoke here. So what was causing the sun to be that color of pink? That's a good question and an excellent observation. Did anybody else happen to notice the pink sun from northwest Georgia just 48 hours ago? If you saw the pink sun, leave a comment down below in the comment section. All right, guys, here we go. Anomalies during the solar eclipse. This is some very fascinating video footage you're about to see here that was taken, once again, during the eclipse. The first segment has narration, and here we go.
This is so cool.
What is that?
This is so cool.
What is that?
This is so cool.
Wow.
What is that?
Here it is in slow motion. That is the question of the day. As you heard everybody say, there were multiple witnesses that saw that, and you heard them say, what was that? Video footage submitted by Stephanie Pyle? Check that out. Large object flies right in front of the field of view of the eclipse as the sun was diving into totality. Look at that thing. Huge craft. That's not a bird. That's not an airplane. That was some sort of a large, mysterious craft. What do you guys think that was? Did you happen to see something like that? I was watching the eclipse from Arizona, and I didn't see anything like that. I did see something mysterious off in the southeastern sky, but it looked nothing like that. I mean, nothing like that. This is a modified format. I was just trying to pull forward any possible features of this long craft that once again flew in front of the sun during the total eclipse. I'm waiting to hear back from Stephanie on the exact location of that incredible video footage. Here you're going to see Jupiter and Venus, video by Mary out of Indianapolis, Indiana. That's Venus over there on the right, Jupiter back here on the left. It didn't get dark enough and the skies weren't clear enough to see the comet. The comet was right over here above Jupiter. If Jupiter were a clock, the comet was at about the 1-2 o'clock position of Jupiter. So conditions had to be nearly perfect for the comet to be seen, and it had to erupt a little bit more to make the tail more visible. You probably could have seen it with a pair of binoculars or a small telescope, but it could have been visible with the naked eye if there were no clouds and it got a little darker. I just received more video footage of a location that saw very dark skies during the eclipse. I'll share that video footage with you guys here in the next few days. Next video footage is of a weird siren during the eclipse. Check this out.
Oh my God. Look at it.
What's that wild? Some sort of a weird siren just came out of nowhere in Warren, Pennsylvania. Video footage submitted by Faith Gonzalez. This happened just after the eclipse. Check this out. More rare video footage. Thanks to Raul out of Puerto Rico who noticed these anomalies in this video. Check this out. More unusual crafts. We were focusing on what looked like some sort of a comet or a meteorite diving through the atmosphere just after the eclipse, moving way too fast to be an airplane, and that was at original speed. That video was out of North Carolina, but there was a lot of other activity going on in this video. Check it out. You can see something right up here. You're going to see something moving in the opposite direction. There were multiple mysterious objects in the sky, some moving, some not moving, above North Carolina after the eclipse. Watch over here. There's multiple dark objects, and you're going to see what looks like the edge of some sort of a saucer. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. I don't know how else to describe what you're about to see here. Looks like multiple windows in a row. You're going to see them right over here in just a moment. In fact, right there they are. There's that dark object right there, again with one, maybe two dark objects above it moving in the opposite direction. You're going to see, again, this is a different format, but you're going to be able to see those objects even better. See how they look like they're part of something larger? They don't look random. They look like windows or portals or something on the edge of a large craft sitting there in the sky above North Carolina. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. It was in the video. How about that? There's another view. See them? They're in a very straight line. They don't look random at all. How wild is that? Once again, this was in the sky about 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half after the eclipse above North Carolina. Here's another good view. I used different techniques to pull forward those objects, whatever they may be. They kind of reminded me of windows or something on a larger craft that you just simply couldn't see the entirety of the structure because of the clouds, but you could see the edge of it right here. And here's a second look of that first unidentified object in the field of view right there during the total eclipse. That is absolutely incredible. Multiple witnesses asking, what was that? There it is right there. Incredible footage during the total solar eclipse. And feel free to leave a comment down below if you noticed anything unusual during the total eclipse. Also, if you guys have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports@mrmbb333.com. If you guys have any videos you'd like to share that are too large to attach to the email, come over here to the homepage of the website, earthwatchman.com. Look for this red banner here that says, have a large video. It's a Dropbox. Drag and drop your video into the Dropbox. Please include your first name, date, and location, and I'll take it from there. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.